Hey, happy Friday, everybody. I gotta tell you, I am halfway there. That's right, I received my first COVID vaccine shot yesterday. I'll get another one in 4 weeks and then a 2-week waiting period. And by my calculations, I'll be good to go on about April 21st. As long as I wear a mask. I don't know. But before that day comes, I've got to pay my income taxes on the money I didn't make last year because of COVID. Income taxes will still be collected this year because it's a tradition. Meanwhile, another beloved tradition has been kicked to the side of the road. Pepe Le Pew, the cartoon skunk Casanova, has been called out on the hashtag #MeToo carpet because in the cartoons, Pepe is always on the hunt for some toontang. That's because he's a skunk, for crying out loud. Skunks have no friends because they stink. So they turn their attention to other skunks and the survival of the species. Now I know this statement may ruffle some feathers, but Pepe Le Pew matters. What doesn't matter is anything to do with the royal family. Oprah interviewed Harry and Meghan this week, and I don't give a skunk turd about what they said. Everybody's got family issues. There's no need to get Oprah involved. That said, here are some issues Oprah should really look into. You know, China, the fine folks who gave us COVID-19, are trying to pull yet another fast one. At the zoo, this is the name of the zoo, I believe it's pronounced Farv. Anyhow, they have an enclosure marked wolf. But if you're expecting a wild animal, beware because the cage holds a domestic dog. According to zoo officials, they used to have a wolf, but he died, so they put a dog in there thinking nobody would notice. Well, in China, dogs are a delicacy, so visitors to the zoo can tell the difference between a wolf and potential dinner. The curious thing is that this is not the first time this scam has been pulled. In 2018 at the Yuhe Zoo, they tried to pass off a dog in a cage as a Siberian tiger. You know, the next thing you know, we're going to find out that there's no real panda served in Panda Express. The curious thing about the English language is that the same word has different meanings in different countries. For instance, in England, an elevator is known as a lift. And in Scotland, a small blue bird is called a tit. Now, rarely do these little birds ever squabble with each other, but when a scuffle breaks out, it's big news. Hence the headline from Ayr, Scotland. Here it is. Massive tit fight breaks out in Scottish Park. If that headline ran in any newspaper in the U.S., it would mark an event that you could sell tickets to. As a stunt to promote a Los Angeles area restaurant that suffered losses due to COVID-19, Ray Barker sat in a pool filled with bean dip for 24 hours. It was a waiting pool filled with bean dip at a Los Toros Mexican restaurant, and Ray sat down in the dip for 24 hours to raise awareness for the restaurant. He chose to sit in bean dip instead of something less viscous because he knew he couldn't go 24 hours without relieving himself and figured it wouldn't show up in the bean dip. I may never eat bean dip again. That's it for another week, my friends. Please pass these along to everyone you know. Leave us a like, make a comment, and we'll be glad to come back next week with more Friday Funnies.